When we're little kids, we're all enchanted. Magic is all around us. We see magic in snow or rain or in a rainbow or in soap bubbles. Then we grow up and magic somehow gets lost in our life. So magic is really about re-enchanting people, giving them the magic back, which they might have lost on the way. This series is really about going back to my roots. I've been doing stage magic for a very long time, being this high-tech virtual magician. And somehow I wanted to experience how it was when I first started magic. That feeling of first experiencing magic, doing the simple tricks, the top 10 tricks, the tricks which I grew up with. And this series was just the perfect outlet to try all these things and hopefully take them to the next level. Elia Lissi, my director of photography, which I've known for 20 years, really has found a way to present magic on television in a way which has not been done before, where you have a camera which elegantly floats around the magic and effortlessly shows you all the intricate details of what's happening while not losing the big picture, which is the audience and the audience reactions.
As we would do a trick, Marco and Doug would explain, we would talk and they would explain to me the trick, and we would figure out a way to shoot the trick in one continuous take. So it was for me interesting, and it's a very close collaboration between Marco, Doug and me to figure out the best way how to visually translate Marco's idea or the trick that he's about to perform, visually translate it so that the TV audience at home gets the full amount of magic that the person in the street gets.
When the object you're shooting is very small, like a coin trick, it requires a lot of skill on the DP's behalf to try and make sure the angles are correct and make sure that you catch the audience reactions and that we get every beat of the moment conveyed to the audience at home. So we're very lucky to have Ali on the team.
The show is a magazine type format, so it's very richly textured. There is magic on the street, there are guest magicians, we teach magic tricks, and then there are also archive sequences. Sequences where I change into this virtual character, this virtual magician, and I'm accessing this database of all the magic which existed throughout the ages. I'm accessing these tricks, and the audience at home learn some background information about these tricks, where they come from, how they came about. The final touches are always very important. There are these magic frames which come up, which clearly indicate that magic is about to happen. There's a little time code running, a little timer, which tells the audience, be careful, the magic is happening right now, don't look away, or we fool you, or most likely we'll fool you anyway.
Even though the show has a lot of high computer graphic, high-tech elements, we don't use any of those in the magic effects. The magic effects are cleanly shot, and we have one long take with audience reactions at the end, and those are authentic reactions. I mean, we can really see that that's what the magic really looks like.
Oh my God!
You want to show?
Oh my God! Oh my God! I'm blown away.
There are no camera tricks, and there's no editing which would alter anything to make it not look the way it really happened. Editing the show together is really where you give it a dramatic structure, where you make it go from beginning to end and make it flow and see what tricks match up or what locations match up. We edit the show so the viewers at home really can grasp the feeling of how the magic was for the spectators right there on the streets, in the subways, in the restaurants, wherever we show up and wherever the virtual magician performs his magic. There's a lot of new cool editing techniques which we came up with. One way is to intercut a trick with different locations.
But the sound is also cut in a way that, even though it's different segments from different audiences, the storyline still continues as if it was one long sound bite.
So you see a continuous dialogue happening but with different audience members in different locations. But it all makes sense, and it's all one continuous trick. And at the end,
we cut to all the different reactions. So it's a very creative and very new editing technique that's never been used for any magic shows in the past.
Producing the show myself was a very big challenge, and a way to overcome that was to bring on board some very capable people and build a very tight team which worked very good together.
Nice.
I basically handle all the logistics, locking down locations, acquiring permits, setting up the crew and equipment. So I leave all the magic to Doug and Marco.
Over the course of shooting this series, it's become a very well-oiled machine, where we can roll up to a location and we've discussed the trick beforehand. We sometimes get out first and look at the trick, discuss the trick, how we visually want to translate it. And then it's everybody knows what they need to do.
See that? Yeah, I don't want you any more to the side.
You want me to see that down?
Okay. You do again? Right, and now move. We see you fully around.
Our team developed and we learned how to work together. And over these episodes, we got a lot of inside jokes, and so it made it kind of difficult for a lot of new members, new PAs, when they came on set to integrate well with us. But I think it worked out well in the end.
Well, working with a very small team means that everybody has multiple hats to wear. You might see a director of photography schlepping around his own camera day in, day out, or like we all unload and reload the truck. Like somebody which we hired as an intern would soon be a production coordinator.
It's very interesting how we have grown together and how it's a very tight team spirit in the crew.
Want me to follow him out? Then think about coming out, but let him walk past you and then find him again. Okay, so right? From behind him. Yeah. Great, cut.
A great thing about this team was the fact that Elia, Marco, and myself all speak German. So when we're on set and we had a problem, we could all speak German to each other. We had the occasional mishap where one of the spectators spoke German as well, which kind of blew some of the effects. But overall, it was a big help. We didn't have to go and talk in secret. Other people in our crew think we speak
Swedish. Wow. So bad.
Swedish.
Oh, that's so bad.
But that's a different story.